Oh, Jesus. Jump scare much? Let's play Within. Hello and welcome to Hula New Plays Short Indie Horror Games. Today I'm going to play a game by Crux Game Studios. It's C-R-U-X. Is it a silent X? I don't know. I'm already following them. Let's see what I played from them. Because obviously I played something from them. Oh, I played The Crypt, which was a really cool science fiction game that I really liked. Okay, so this is their newest game. And it's about Maya, who gets a disturbing phone call from her estranged younger brother, Nick. It sets in motion a series of horrific events that stirs the past and threatens to destroy all she holds dear. Man, that's a lot. Like, in the last indie horror game I played, I just, moved out boxes from a storage unit. And this, ups the ante, I guess. This is fully voice acted. I'm excited. That is always, I don't know why, I get interactive menu screens. And voice acting in indie horror games. So I was like, oh my god, I'm so spoiled. Okay. So, intense scare as well. We'll see about that. No, maybe it is, because I really like the other game of them. So, let's start. You game. Ooh. Okay. They abandoned the god who had made them. They sacrificed unto demons whom they knew not. Deuteronomy. Oh, well, Bible, whatever. Cannot get me with that.
I hadn't heard from my brother in over 3 months, which wasn't unusual. Nick tends to disappear for months at a time, not returning my calls, and then he surfaces again as if nothing had happened. I've gotten used to it. I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults. Then, last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message. I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Maya, I hope you're okay. I know I haven't been in touch, but I just wanted to let you know. You may not hear from me again. For a while. I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble, but nothing I can't handle. I'll figure it out. Whatever you do, don't come looking for me. I'll call you when things are right. I know I haven't said this enough, but I do love you. Always have. Goodbye, Maya.
I must have called him dozens of times, but there was no answer, and then his phone was switched off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in. Soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address I had for him. In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went, like a thing whose core was growing rotten. I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us, he'd come to me when he was in real deep and needed saving. And I would save him.
Yeah. Oh, it's like power pose. Good voice acting from her. He didn't hear enough to say, but she's really good.
I should get this over with quickly. I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work. Let's see, he should be at apartment 405.
Okay. Hint. Left click on objects in your surroundings to interact with them. Well, thank you. So while I was doing those face gymnastics while she was reading, or while we were hearing his voicemail, don't do that. If you don't want anyone to follow you, don't say, "Don't look for me." We start in Resident Evil 7. We will see it in this game. If you don't want anyone to follow you, I think maybe ghosting would be much better than just saying, I'm in trouble, but don't follow me. Don't look where I am. It'll be all right. No! If someone loves you, they worry about you when you say that shit.
Gross. Looks like it hasn't been emptied in days.
Well, that's shared living for you. They should pay for someone who does that. It's part of their rent. Broken
Whose
down.
bright idea was it to leave this open? A child might fall in.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I run? Okay, this is me walking. Wow. I was... Okay, now I'm... Have shift? No, I cannot run. I think. Because that was not running, was it? I mean, that's not... That's barely walking here. Hey, I'm barely walking here. Okay.
Trash in the corridors. Classy.
Yeah, we established this is not the best building in the city, I guess. Something to say about this? No. I'll walk around a little bit more. You know, maybe she has more things to say about the trash. No. Okay. Where do we want to go? 405, right? Yes. I wouldn't feel comfortable living here. It's just... I talked about this in the last game, I think, Dread Elevator. There's just some like neighborhoods or even buildings where you feel depressed when you walk there, even if your flat is really nice.
Looks like there's a pipe busted up in there. It isn't a good idea to move this scaffold. It looks flimsy. I should just find another way around it.
Okay. Do-do-do. Yeah, that's living in a place like this. Walls can be very thin. What? Oh.
Hello?
Why would that scare me? There's people living in this.
Where'd they go? There was someone just here.
Yeah. Okay, now it's scary. But before, it was just... Well, okay, I get scared by my own husband in our own flat, so... Who am I to judge?
Well, this is it. I should just ring the doorbell, see if he answers. Although if he's been drinking, I don't have much hope.
Damn. What happened to you? Any other?
I guess he's either not home or he's sleeping off a drunken binge, which would not be entirely surprising. Maybe I should just try to open the door and let myself in.
Do you have a key? Yeah, okay. Oh my
Gosh,
god.
what is that smell?
Well, what is this?
Nick? Nick, are you here?
This looks horrible. I'm a messy person, but no.
Well, there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon again. Oh, Nick. I sometimes think if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat. Nick had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind. Alex was killed on the spot. Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death.
I mean, understandably.
With Ma gone, I was supposed to be the parent, rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered. That's on me.
Well, how much older are you? Because also, where is Dad in all this? So, did your father leave? So there wasn't anyone, and you had to parent your younger brother, which is that's a big load. You know, don't blame yourself.
There's got to be a light switch somewhere.
Bop. Oh, this looks like shit.
How is he living like this? This is terrible.
It is. It is not even like there's a certain, for messy people, there's a certain, you know, cozy messiness that you see when you look at certain creatives, you know, picture shows how they live. But this is not it. This is just
Why can't he get a bed like a normal person?
sad. Or, have some nice pillows. Oh, that's Mom.
Looks like he's literally living out of a suitcase at this point. He told me he was making money on a freelance web development gig. Was that all a lie? What's he doing with the money he gets?
Well, does he have a job? Maybe he doesn't. Old photo.
Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken maybe a year before she died, before the cancer started turning her into skin and bones.
Oof. Yeah, okay. She looks much younger than the woman on the photo.
When Ma got sick, he was 8 and I was 15. We watched her waste away and die from cancer.
Okay. 7 years old.
We never knew our father. No kid should have to lose both
Okay.
parents so early.
But... Okay.
We moved in with Aunt Sheba after
Okay.
that. She mostly left us alone, so I had to pretty much raise him. Or at least I tried. I did the best I could, but hell, I was dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma.
You didn't have to. Aunt Sheba is the asshole. Like, if she takes in 2 kids, then she should care for those kids. Also, your father is a dick, totally. If he just vanished. But it's like, you were 15. That's impossible to raise. Man. Also, this woman is obviously not the same woman that we saw. Like, this is I thought that was a grandma. I mean, not, age shaming or whatever here, but, well.
I think I just lost my appetite.
Do you have one before? I don't know. I lost it earlier. I want to first go through everything here before I open the ominous door. Unwashed.
Would it hurt to clean up a little?
Well, sometimes it does. When you're, suffering from depression. But yeah, this is really... I love this very appealing marketing design. Muesli and fruit. It's the worst. That's the worst muesli.
The first thing I'm going to help him do is clean this place up. That alone should bring some positivity to his life situation.
Well, probably not as much as you think it does, but yeah. Okay. That looks not too bad. Cannot open this. Everything's fine here. This looks surprisingly clean for this to be, in the same flat. Okay.
Right, like this is gonna keep me out. Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Open this door.
Yeah, she didn't call for him, did she? Or did I?
I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
A key? So I'm looking for a key. Oh. Hey. No. Oh, okay.
Hello? Nick, are you in there? Quit.
Oops, sorry.
Jeez. Hello?
Oh, a gamer.
Hello?
Oh, I get it.
How did this door open? There's gotta be a light switch somewhere.
So that's where the money went. Yeah, this is oh my god. So he has like a man cave, and it doesn't make sense still. I mean, if you have to sleep there, at least make it nice.
I see his taste in music hasn't changed. All the death metal and occult stuff he was always into.
It's not my thing, but, well...
Well, at least I know where all his money's going.
Yes.
But where the hell is he? Just trash. I'm not digging through that.
Well, I could click it, so I clicked on it. Why do developers do that? They make something clickable and then the person's like, why would I look at this? Well, come on, don't antagonize me. This looks like a really cool movie. Oh, I saw the preview for the 2nd chapter of the Dark Pictures anthology, the first game in that one. I'll play that. I didn't play Devil in Me because serial killers based on actual serial killers. That's not, I don't want to.
I should check this computer. Maybe it'll give me some clue to what's going on with him. This looks days old.
Oh, it happens. And the plants look very well cared for. That's hilarious.
I wonder if he still actually plays. He was obsessed with the guitar for a while in school, formed a band. They weren't all that good. Lasted all of 6 months.
Okay.
I should turn on this computer.
Oh, I have to. Okay. Oh. That was a bit weird. Like, why? Okay. Failure USB drive missing.
USB drive?
Huh.
Let me see if I can find one.
That's weird though, that it only activates... Where do we... I don't... Maybe I do want to look in the trash? No. She said her bit and now it's done. Anything here? So this is weird, right? Oh, but maybe this is for... But 40 degree, that's... This is Celsius. This is so hot. This is so hot. She should have mentioned something. That's a sauna. Okay. We're looking for an... Well, where would you find it? Oh, okay.
Random drawer junk. Nothing useful.
What's that? Oh, nothing. Blap. And blap. Yeah, there it is.
Nothing useful here.
Well, there obviously is. Come on. Oh, it's not okay. It's not acceptable.
This could be it.
I mean, could be. It is, probably. So put it there. I get it, you know, to avoid walking simulator, devs will put in gameplay, but sometimes it's not necessary. Safety, security, anonymity. Jesus. Okay. Play log. I finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS, a heavily secure modded Linux variant running as a VPC. Ugh. Linux people. It was like, it's so easy. You just have to read this 200 pages manual for the first, you know, installation. And nothing works on it, but it's so amazing. It's so much better than everything else. No, it's not. It needs to be, like, usability for the mainstream masses. I'm sorry. And the game contained within, so, sorry. This may be overkill, but it's better to be cautious considering the urban legends around this game. Oh! A single X file not very clearly named, no instructions. To think it took me nearly 6 months to track it down on the dark web. The things I had to trawl through to find it, things I don't think I can ever unsee. I don't have much hope for humanity anyway. We're broken beyond redemption. I wouldn't want to go ever into the dark web. I don't want to know. I don't even want to imagine, you know. I think what I can imagine, what I read in the news, and, you know, what you see in TV shows and whatnot, it's enough to know that, you know. I don't need to know how far this can go. I continue taking notes in these text files. If this game is the real deal, it'll make for interesting reading. I could edit it and put out a Reddit post maybe. Maybe do an accompanying video playthrough. Would be a cool way to start that gaming content channel I've always wanted to. Just start it, man. Don't wait for this one special thing. Just start it. I waited 10 years and I regretted waiting so long. I really do. So just start. Okay. But never got around to doing. It's easy to start a channel, but not easy to consistently put out content. Doesn't matter, just start. I admire those who do. With my track record of starting projects I eventually abandon, I think I know what that will end up. Anyway, first things first, I have to get the game to work. It keeps crashing when I click it. The lore says that it works at random, you just have to keep clicking. The code is probably corrupted. The urban legends around the game are fascinating, if not profoundly disturbing. For example, a gay who played it... Well... Oh, that X was, like, very marginally behind my recording little tidbit that I see, you don't see it. So I was really scared that I accidentally shut off the recording. Oh, Jesus. Jump scare much? Ah, I hate this. Ah, come on. Ah. Come on! There we go. Wait, why am I happy? I'm not happy. Click to start. No, I don't want to play this. I would never. I said this 1,000 times before, but this is really my credo in life. I don't believe in the supernatural, but I also don't mess with it. That's the best thing to go through life, you know? You don't have to believe in it, but don't be an ass, you know? Don't dick around in a haunted house. Don't mess with the Ouija board. Just don't, and then I think you'll be better off. It's really well done. I like this concept. This is super cool. Ooh, this reminds me of the one Evil episode. If you haven't watched that show, it's amazing. It is hilarious and scary as fuck, and it's very unusual and unique. It's kind of quirky in a good way. It is so cool. It is better than the X-Files. Sorry. I don't like... Oh. Ooh. Oh, it's beautiful. What does it say? Oh. It's terrifying. Why would I play this? I don't think I would play this. If I was looking for my brother, I don't have one, but if I had one and I was looking for him, I would not play this. I would read the log and then I'd be like, that's weird. Maximum, I would have started the game, but I don't think I would have played it because I'm still looking for my brother. Remember? So I cannot... Okay, there. Hi, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I don't like this. That was him? Okay. That was Nick. Jump scares. They get me. They do. But this one was good. I like this. This had... Oh, but play log 3? Where's number 2?
Wait, that file wasn't there before. I'm sure of it.
But where's number 2? Got it to run. First impressions, creepy but mostly crappy. No, I hated it. But I get immersed very easily. That's why certain games are not for me. I can only watch them as Let's Plays. I cannot play them myself. A grainy, pixelated PS2 era style walking sim. I hate walking sims. Why do people make them? Oh, developer. I love them. I'm a big fan. So, you know. The game's also unstable, crashed 4 times already. Good thing I sandboxed it. It's chewing up OS files and then randomly spitting them back. How's the OS still going? It's lost system folders, everything on the desktop, including my play log text, and even the recycle bin. The game has no credits, no title screen, no save load. After every crash, it randomly teleports you to different levels. Oh! Ooh, it's good! This is such a cool concept. Can I say that? That's just... I love it. It was hard to find, had to trawl through fake leads and BS. I would have given up sooner had I not believed there was some truth to the stories. I finally stumbled on the game almost by accident, following an anon link to a file dump on an Onion server. I found it amidst cryptically named zip archives, many of them full of unspeakable images. The myth of the game, which I pieced together sifting through volumes of shitposts for slivers of truth, suggests that only one copy can exist at a time, and that it selects the player by allowing itself to be found by those seeking it. It is said to have been birthed in the dark web. That dark web, man. It's up to no good. That the funniest thing, though, is how people show the dark web in movies. It is one of the most hilarious things to watch crime shows and movies that kind of want to visualize the dark web. It's always absurd. I saw one where you basically had like a virtual, like a gaming environment where you were put on a boat. You were like on a barge basically through dark water, which is ridiculous. Anyways, it is said to have been birthed in the dark web, that seedy underbelly of humanity's worst impulses, forged not by human hands but by some unknown force. As I spent hours digging into this, the old compulsions are inexorably returning. Dark thoughts, guilt, a craving for alcohol. I've started drinking again. It's impossible to resist. Oh no, Nick! No. The symbols on the graffiti are pre-Sumerian, suggesting an ancient entity, likely a greater demon that latches onto its hosts. Perhaps most disturbing of all is the notion that it can beep boop bop 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 boop. Okay. This is so cool! I love this. Holy shit. Beautiful. Scary. Yeah, shut up. You're scary. Leave me alone. So we're looking for him here. Oh. Okay, so that is closed now. Do you see that? If not, it's closed, believe me. I'm so slow, I don't want to go there again. But there was a door here that was closed, and that's probably open now. So let's get through here. I wonder if this is earth, like dirt, or... Oh!
What the hell is this?
People. It's one of them. Oh, okay.
Nick!
Yeah, okay. Ooh!
I'm pretty sure that was Nick's photo in there. But that makes no sense. I've got to get this game going again.
Okay. Oh, what?
Jeez, that scared me.
What?
Just the lights. The electrics here are falling apart, like the rest of the building.
Man, I was more scared by her scream. Anything fine here? Take a look. Hey! I actually turned this on. Will we find something in the bathroom at some point? Okay, let's go back. To our doom! There we go. Oh, it deletes all the even play logs. Getting worse. Growing signs of malevolence. Malevolence? Malevolence. Oh, it's one of those words. I only ever read it. Never, well, I probably also heard it, but never really registered how it's being pronounced. Anyways, waking nightmares, oppressive thoughts, general malaise, an intense craving for defilement. I don't want to know. Weird sounds from the other room. Voices, footsteps, shifting shadows. An hour ago, the webcam turned on by itself and took a pic. Ew! I was able to identify the entity from the symbols in the graffiti. Bel Nagin, aka the ill spirit of guilt and grief. Here's the entry from Dekeen, perhaps the only demonology wiki with some authenticity. A greater demon. Ooh, shit. Like, I would be served enough with like a lesser demon, you know, but a greater demon. Oh. From pre-biblical times, first worshipped by the Lagani sect and then Samaria. Requires human sacrifice, feeds on fatalism, guilt, and grief, manifests in the recurring nightmares of killers, in the lust regret cycles of sex offenders, and the dying fugue of dead men walking, in the guilt borne by family members of suicide victims, in the PTSD of war survivors, and the haunting dread of good people gone irrecoverably wrong. A vile parasitical being that consumes those who it selects. I thought at first that there was no point to the game, just walk from point A to point B, activating shrines. But the simplicity could be deliberate. The pattern of the symbols, the piles of refuse and filth, the writings on the scrolls, all of it suggests an invocation. If so, the point of the game may be to simply complete it. Have I made a terrible mistake? What have I awakened in the deep dark? The game is trying to beep boop bop 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 boop. Well, thanks for roping us in, Nick. And we're doing this? Why though? I would not play this. Even if I saw his picture, why would I I would not play this. I would find like a nerdy internet person in my environment and ask them about this. Like, help me. Do more research on it before I actually play it. And he's already cursed, right? Oh. Oh, no glowy eyes from you? Okay. No, not in my... Don't do that. It's like when you're at the supermarket waiting line and someone's too close behind you, you know, and you can feel their breath. That's how this feels like. Oh, I'm so slow. Even in this game. Apparently she's slow everywhere. On all planes of existence. Or planes of existence. Yeah, it's difficult to say whether this is AI art or because AI art has this thing where everything is kind of, it's like melting into things. Like there's no real concrete details. So everything like flows, you know, every shape flows into another shape. And okay. And this is also what makes it always look the same. Also those photo pictures, you know, they all look the same. Like the people on there, they all look like Uncanny Valley. They will eat your soul. Can I? No, I was here, right? I took it already. Yeah. Let's just go where we saw the red thingy. So that's why I cannot really parse whether it is, because there are, of course, AI art steals from real artists, so sometimes it looks very similar to real art. And it's not per se that AI art is bad. Like looking bad, it can look really cool. But
help me. Please. You have to help me.
why though, Nick? Why?
I'm scared, Maya. It's awful here. Please, help me.
You little shit. You little shit. You got me.
That was Nick's voice, I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this PC going again.
Why though? Why wouldn't you?
Hello? Is someone there?
Why wouldn't you first try to?
It's too dark in here. I should get the lights on.
Well, but we actually did already put the lights on. Oh. Oh. I knew it. I knew it. Anyways, it's ethically AI art is problematic and it can never be truly unique. And also, I mean, every art piece has a meaning. You know, even cheesy art can have meaning. But AI art never can have meaning. It's just because it was never created with meaning behind it.
Oh, that's awful. How could the picture have changed like this?
I don't want to know. So did the mother kill herself? Because we read that victims of family members who committed suicide were affected by it, but not people who lost someone due to disease and illness.
Nobody. But that's impossible. Nick. But his face. What is happening to me?
Nothing good. You want to do this? Can we go outside? Let's see if we can. Get the
I can't leave just yet. I need to find Nick.
in a computer. Look, if he's actually trapped in this computer game, it's done. You're donezo. He's donezo. Just leave before it gets worse. Get some research on it. Foolish. Really. Ugh. Wow, lock 12. I saw Alex today. He was here in the apartment, standing by the far wall. He looked the same as he did when I saw him all those years ago on a gurney in a morgue the day after the accident. His dead body cold, his face split open, his eyes wide. So I guess Nick is dead. Because he saw someone who was dead. And we're now seeing someone who's Nick. He's probably dead. Despite his horrific wounds on the odd angle of his neck, he was somehow still alive. He called out to me. He was grinning, but I saw the hatred in his dead eyes. I survived the accident, even though I was the one drunk and driving. I was flung out of the car and came to unhurt, except for a few scratches. Why didn't Alex drive? Well, don't blame the victim here. It was a stupid thing they did. He wanted me to follow him. I begged for forgiveness, but I know it's too late for that. There can be no redemption for a man like me. I must go after him. I have no choice. First, I have to call Maya. I have to warn her. I have to tell her to stay put, not come looking for me. Just don't do it. It is the person will come looking for you. It's basically the trigger to come looking for someone. If someone says, I'm in trouble, but don't come looking for me, then everyone who hears that and who loves you is like, well, I should go looking for them, right? Because I know Maya. She'll come looking if she doesn't hear from me for too... Well, she also comes looking if she hears from you saying, don't come looking for me. She still feels responsible for me, even after all these years. And still blames herself for my failures, even though she absolutely shouldn't. If only she knew that she's the last good thing left in my life. The reason I'm alive is because she saved me 1,000,000 times already. But she can't save me this time, not from this, and I can't let her get hurt. If she comes here... Wop wah. Sad trombone. Wait, do I have it? Let's see. I don't think I have it. I do have this though. Wait. I have it. Okay. Let's go. Oh. I don't want to be here. That is so scary. This is a really neat idea. It's a very fantastic idea. Oh, there it is. 3 of 4. And now we go there, and then we go up the stairs. That's really smart design that you have those on top. Something... I just wanted to say something could peer in at some point, but no, it's just Nick crawling through. Nick, who is definitely 100% dead. That's just a given. Oh no. Hi! Have you seen my brother? Yes? No? Well, we did it, I think.
What the hell was that?
Nick, wait!
That's not
Nick!
him. Ugh, ew! It's gross and stinkier than it was. Why is this so clean? It gotten worse, right? Yeah, it gotten a lot worse.
Nick!
You know, but first, before we go, I actually want to restart the computer and see if we have another log.
I gotta go after him.
Oh, shit. God damn it. Yeah, it looks shittier than it did before. This wasn't here before. Yeah, there were no fish cans. Alright. Nick! Oh, someone's hungry. Oh, there he is.
Nick! Nick, stop! It's me!
I think it's also more trash here. I think it was all... Oh, and this is also more open than it was before.
What the hell?
Is that a big roach?
I'm not going near that elevator. What the hell was that?
Was it the ghost? Not the ghost. The goat priest? Or was it... Because of the... It could have either been a cape or just wings like a roach. So he went into... Ah, okay, it's the stars. Well. Also, I know it says... It's called stairs. It's just like how it sounds when I say stairs.
Maya, I'm down here.
No, you're not.
Come quick.
Makes sense. It was the goat priest and not a big roach. It is not. Maya, why are you doing this? This is foolish. It is not him. It's obviously the demon. You're being dragged down. Nick is dead. That's just it. Ugh.
Maya, come on. I'm waiting for you, Maya.
You sound so evil,
Where
Maya.
are you?
So evil.
We're all waiting.
We're all floating down here. It's not how it said it, but that's how I said it. That's how I would say it. If I'm the murder clown. Oh.
You can't save me, Maya.
Oh.
You never could. Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
It's so mean.
Who are you? What have you done to my brother?
Ooh, can I walk? No. But I like her response. Very unfazed. Oh, she's gone now too? Because that's like this...
Sometime later, I found myself
Oh.
back in the apartment. I couldn't remember how I got there. There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on. I did the only thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home. It's been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him. I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs, the thing from inside the game. When it came at me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something or someone stepped between us and shielded me. I think that's how I got away.
Oh, Nick.
I think it was Nick who saved me.
Jess Fisher. Great job, Jess. Really great voiceover. Richard, actually, yes, at the beginning I wasn't sure, but later on, I liked it. Oh yeah! Bam, 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 bam! It's like, okay, cybergoth techno! It's not my style, but, you know, good beat. Alright, I really enjoyed this. I loved the premise. It had a really nice feel, like an actual found footage horror movie, which I enjoyed. It was very well paced. It really unnerved me. So that's like, that was really, yeah, it was just very well done. Good writing. I really like the design of the game, within the game. Maybe that's why it's called Within. Huh. And it didn't overstay its welcome. It hit all the right spots. And then the ending, you know, I like good ending. Like, I like a little bit of a sweet ending where not everyone dies and is doomed and is sad and is broken. So I really enjoyed that there was a little bit of a catharsis there for her. So he knows how much she loved him and how much she cared, and that's why he saved her. I mean, that's kind of, it's a really good one. This could be like an episode of a really cool horror anthology series. But again, I also enjoyed the previous game by the developer, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Yeah, really cool. Great. That's how, you know, you can create tense atmosphere without too many jump scares. There were a few. Some worked on me, some didn't. I'm not even quite sure you needed the jump scares, because for me, the actual tension came from walking through that game within the game. And just the noises and the words, you know, like the whole feeling you're doing something that is wrong, that is forbidden, and then the text logs added to it. So that was the source of creepiness for me. But I get it, you know, jump scares for the Let's Players, so they get the in, just like I did, I think, once or twice. So yeah, how did the viewers like it? How did you like it? What do you think about the story, about the pacing? Do you think it was AI art or not? That really, I don't know why, but it's because it's such a big topic right now. Also with AI text, you know, they're starting to say that writers will lose all their jobs, designers will lose all their jobs, programmers will lose all their jobs. You know what? I believe it when I see it. Because I'm working at my work with DeepL, which is an AI translation tool. And that is one of those things that at first glance, everything looks fine. And then you actually read it and it's like, man, that needs a lot of work to really sound fine. Especially the more creative or complex the texts get, the worse it is. So I think AI is a good tool, but it will never replace humans unless, you know, corporations want just shitty stuff being done. And that could be the dystopian future, that everything just looks shittier and shittier. If you want to talk about it in the comments, I'm open to it. Also, if you want to talk about the game, you know, personally, I loved it. What's your opinion? How did you like it? Oh yes. Here's the big question. Would you play the game? First of all, well, if you look for your brother, yeah, that's what I want to know. Number one, if you looked for your brother and you found that text log, would you actually play the game, or would you do it like I would? Just go out, do more research, and not really. Because I wouldn't think, oh, my brother got trapped in the game, or let's play the game to see where he ended up. Because in a realistic, in the real world scenario, the game would probably not give me any answers. I wouldn't believe it. I would say, well, it's a shitty game. You know, I just ask more people about where he went and did more research in the real world, in the analog world. So that's question number one. Would you have played the game to look for your brother, or would you have, you know, done the the analog thing? Second question, if you stumbled over this game without any, you know, need to look for your brother or whatever, would you play it? If you heard about it, you heard that it's like a dark web game, it has like an urban legend tie to it, would you play it? Would you play a cursed game? 2 questions. Hit me with the answers because I want to know. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. Also, yeah, if you're new to this channel, I play a lot of indie horror games. I enjoy them greatly. And if you enjoyed me greatly, then you're welcome to subscribe. And I promise you, if I vanish and I'm in deep shit, you know, I will not send a video or a voicemail or text message that says, don't come after me. I will not. If I want you to not come after me, I would probably say, you know what, I'm out of town for a couple of days. Because then you wouldn't even look in my flat, you know. Maybe I would even say a town name or whatever, because then I would rather send you to the wrong town than send you to your doom with my message. So subscribe. Anyways, hope you had a good time. I hope you had a wonderful day. And maybe see you next time. Bye! This is my self-recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.